Alright guys, so before I start this video, I just want to say, make sure to go check me out on Twitter at deflame12_YT. I only have 33 followers. I've had my Twitter for a few years now. I never really mentioned it, and I see why I'm lacking on followers, but go check it out, follow me, I'll follow you back, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so what is going on, everybody? Deflame12 here. Today I have a video that I put in a lot of hard work for you guys. 10 NFL players that need to retire now. If you like the video, please leave a like down below. It just shows me that you like to support my channel and everything. And I'm probably going to make a part 2 to this video, because I already have some good ideas for the next one. But let's get started with our honorable mentions, guys. First, we have the Colts kicker Adam Vinatieri. He's the oldest current player in the NFL, who has been around for 21 years now. Still considered one of the top kickers in the league, and I believe that he still has time in him. And did I mention that he's 44? Next up, we have Phil Dawson, 49ers kicker. He's another top dog in age and another kicker. Although he's not quite as old as Vinatieri, 42 is still pretty old for an NFL player, despite the position. But as he's still putting up solid stats, I think he should keep going. Hell, him, Bowman, and Reed are really all San Fran's got anyway. Next up, we have Matt Bryant, the kicker for the Falcons. Are you starting to see a trend now? That's why these guys are honorable mentions. Kickers stay in the league for a long time. Just look at George Blanda. He was in the league for over 25 years and played some quarterback as well. But as for Bryant, he was actually selected to the Pro Bowl this year, and his leg helped lead the Falcons to the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure that's a sign that he can keep going. And last on our honorable mentions, we have Tom Brady. We finally reached someone not a kicker, and we actually have arguably the best to ever do it. The man, the myth, the legend, Tom Brady. Was suspended for 4 games because of his balls, and still led the team to a Super Bowl. Not to mention his incredible story. A 6th-round draft pick turned from bench warmer to star because of the starter getting injured, then leading his team to 7 Super Bowls and winning 4, including this year's undecided against Atlanta. Keep doing your thing, Tom. Number 10. We have a man out of the 2003 NFL Draft, a Super Bowl champion, 3-time Pro Bowler, including once in his rookie season, 7 seasons with over 1,000 receiving yards. We have 36-year-old Anquan Boldin. As you can tell by his career stats, Anquan was once a great receiver. He bounced around between a few teams and ended up on the Lions this season. He put up his fewest total receiving yards with 584, breaking his fewest since 2004 when he had 623 but only played 10 games. You could say this is because the Lions already have Marvin Jones and Golden Tate, which is a good point, but I can't really see Boldin ending up as a prime receiver on any NFL roster, and age is catching up to him. So unless he wants a low spot on the team's roster, not really doing much, such as this year, I think retiring is the best option. At number 9, we have Eddie Lacy, who was a big part of Alabama's national championship team in 2012 and 2013, winning the offensive MVP of the 2013 championship. He had a great rookie season with Green Bay, with 1,178 rushing yards for 11 touchdowns, and had an above-average 2014 season as well. But he's already on the decline and has been since. He only played in 5 games this year before sustaining an ankle injury that required surgery and being placed on injured reserve. While he was a good pick, it's starting to look like he could be a bust. The Packers also have a decent running back core in Ty Montgomery and Christine Michael. Yes, I do know Montgomery also plays receiver. It's time to hang up your cleats, Fat Eddie. Next, we have Matt Schaub. Schaub started his career in Atlanta, and he should end it there too. He used to be a good quarterback, but now he's old and only sits on the bench. No hate to Shaw, but considering he only completed 1 pass this year for 16 yards, it's about time to call it quits. The Falcons can find a much better and younger backup for Matt Ryan. I'm not saying he shouldn't go for a ring first, though. At the number 7 spot, we have Harry Douglas. Douglas was a solid 3rd receiver for Atlanta for a lot of years, breaking 1,000 receiving yards in 2013. But now, he's nothing more than a roster filler. Even 5th-round pick this year, Tajay Sharp took his place as a 3rd receiver. I think if I were Harry, I'd start making my retirement plan this offseason. At number 6, we have a 5-time Pro Bowler from 2007 to 2011, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, and an all-time great, James Harrison. He's had a great career and actually retired once before in 2014 before returning less than a month later. He's actually still putting up decent stats, but nothing like his golden age in the late 2000s. He's almost 39 years old, and I think it's a good time to retire for good now. Coming in at number 5, most likely the best returner of all time, 4-time Pro Bowler, and record holder for most career punt returns, most career all-purpose returns, the most total returns in a season, we have the great Devin Hester. He had a great 8-year tenure with my Chicago Bears, then bounced between the Falcons, Ravens, and now Seahawks since 2014. However, he's not the great returner he once was, and age is catching up to him. The 34-year-old is almost certain to step away from the game this year, or play just one more season in the league. Number 4. After a great tenure with the Rams, making 3 Pro Bowl appearances, Steven Jackson opted out of his contract in 2012 to start on a contending team. He signed with the Falcons in March of 2013, and he failed to rush for 1,000 yards as a part of the team, the first time since 2004, which was his rookie season. Jackson was released in 2015 due to his numbers not being great, and it was a good move since Devontae Freeman is now a part of the Falcons' dynasty. He signed with the Patriots in December 2015 and only played in 2 games before not doing much in the postseason and becoming a free agent. Steven, it's time to call it a career. At number 3, we have another top prospect coming out of college, and yet another Alabama running back, Trent Richardson. He played a big part in Bama's 2012 championship and was picked 3rd overall by none other than the Cleveland Browns. He was traded to the Colts in September 2013 for a first-round pick after Vic Ballard suffered a season-ending injury. Yes, I said first-round pick, but don't fret, it ended up being Johnny Manziel. And he was waived in March 2015 after not reaching 1,000 rushing yards in a single season given 3 tries. The Raiders and Ravens have both signed him in consecutive off-seasons to release him later. It's time he accepts his fate as a bust and moves on. Number 2, we have Roddy White. White used to be a great receiver from 2007 to 2012. He could have been considered an elite receiver or a top receiver in the league. He made the Pro Bowl 4 straight years in 2008 to 2011 and was a first-team All-Pro in 2010. He had a plethora of great years before declining and going below 1,000 yards in the 2013 season. He's gotten worse since and was a free agent all this season. I'd say he's about at the end of his rope. And coming in at the number 1 spot, we have Reggie Bush. Bush started off his career solid in a shared Saints backfield, helping the team win a Super Bowl in 2009 and was traded to the Dolphins after an injury in 2010. He then had 2 1,000-plus yard seasons with Miami and Detroit in 2011 and 2013 and came close in 2012. Ever since 2014, he's been on the decline with poor performance every season and getting limited carries due to this. In the previous season, he actually had -3 rushing yards, so I guess I had more rushing yards this year than Reggie Bush. I'd say that's a sign he needs to retire. Now, thank you all for watching the main part of the video, but the video's not over, so stay tuned. Now, I was planning to make this video earlier, and I just had to put in a lot of work for it, so I hope y'all really enjoyed it, but now I have to tell you that this video was somewhat inspired by Ben Roethlisberger making a statement, and rather than me making him part of the list, which I thought about doing, I figured I'd make this own little segment and let him and his quote explain his thoughts for you guys. Roethlisberger stated, "I'm going to take this offseason to evaluate, to consider all options, to consider health and family and things like that, and just kind of take some time away to evaluate next season if there's going to be a next season." Now, Ben Roethlisberger is great. He is a 2-time Super Bowl champion, and he's lost the Super Bowl once, at least once. And he pretty much makes it to the playoffs almost every year. He's great. He has a great team surrounding him. And I say he still has time in him. I thought about putting him as an honorable mention or even like number 10 on the list. But it's kind of weird to hear Big Ben say that. I mean, he's great. As I said, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Pro Bowler. But I was planning to make this video before, and I actually had some delays in making this video, as I had both Wes Welker and Michael Vick on my list, and Michael Vick retired yesterday as of making this video, and Wes Welker never officially retired, but he's now an offensive assistant on the Texans. So thank you all for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Leave a like for part 2. Peace out.